Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a great time. I hope you've all had plenty to drink. Of course, if your surname is McMurray, that goes without saying. I see before me today a room full of immaculately dressed, beautiful people. You've all scrubbed up very well indeed, looking at no one in particular. However, despite your best efforts, none of you are as beautiful, none of you are as immaculate, none of you are as glamorous as the lady sat next to me, my wife. Doesn't she look amazing? Yes. Oh, yeah.
We felt blessed by God when we had our first child, Greg. And, I remember thinking, wow, what have we done to deserve this? And then you realise God has a sense of humour and sends you a second child, a daughter. And now you're up all night and there's all the crying, and Mandy's saying, stop crying and go and take care of your daughter. I've seen her wet herself, throw up all over me and cry herself to sleep. But that's enough about her 18th birthday.
So Ben, I first met Ben a good 13 years ago or so, maybe more, I don't know. In fact, you could say this whole relationship is all my fault. We both used to work at a cafe together when we were kids. And eventually Ben started coming out with me at weekends. I thought it was because we were good mates, but it turns out he just fancied my sister. He actually promised me he would never touch her, so I don't know how you've ended up with 2 kids. What the heck's going
there? So we first clapped eyes on each other, I think around 2013 at her mum and dad's house. I was instantly captured by her looks, her personality, and the way she dressed. But most of all, and most important of all, she had a great taste in music. Unfortunately, at this time, she did have a boyfriend, but that wasn't a problem. My determination was strong. And I was soon able to prize her away. We shared our first kiss, fueled by rum and coke, at the Atchison Bishop in Birmingham.
I've been since.
And soon after followed our first date. I picked her up in my dynamic blue Y registration Skoda Fabia. Which I had washed and vacuumed earlier that day. But halfway through the meal, I realised, shit, I've forgotten my wallet.
Setter.
And I know what she was thinking. Skoda Fabia, no wallet. This guy must be all flash, no cash. Yeah.
Did forget the wallet.
Anyway, she ended up paying the bill, and to this day, I can't even remember if I ever paid you back.
I call upon
these persons here present
to witness that I, Ben Collins,
do
take thee, Chloe McMurray, to be my lawful wedded wife. I give you this ring. In your own time. I give you this ring as a symbol of our marriage. And I promise to care for you. To give you my love and friendship. To support and comfort you. And to respect and cherish you. Throughout our lives together. This I vow to you today and always. So for Ben and Chloe, getting married today confirms the love, the respect and the true friendship that they have for each other. Together we know that they'll be stronger to meet whatever life holds for them. Marriage is a desire by two people to share themselves and their experiences with each other, and a willingness to accept each other for who they really are. And it's in this spirit that Ben and Chloe are now before us. In each other's company, they have found happiness, fulfillment, and love. I call upon
These persons here present
to witness that I, Chloe McMurray, do take thee, Ben Collins,
to
be my lawful wedded husband. I give you this ring as a symbol of our marriage. And I promise to care for you. To give you my love and friendship. To support and comfort you. And to respect and cherish you. Throughout our lives together. This I vow to you today and always. So today's a new chapter in your lives together, and I'm sure everyone here today will join me in wishing you a very long and a very happy marriage. So you've both made the declarations prescribed by law and made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of all your invited family and friends. Give Stacey and I very great pleasure to declare that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations.
Now, a few weeks went by, but sadly our romance just fizzled out. Was I not cool enough? Did I come on too strong? Perhaps she really was pissed off that she had to pay for that meal. I don't know.
I would have been.
Yeah, to be fair.
I was in despair. I was down in the dumps. Other women came and went, but there was no one quite like Chloe. Through some bizarre twist of fate, about 12 months later, we found our way back into each other's arms, and it was up, up and away. In the years that followed, we holidayed around the world. We rode tuk-tuks in Thailand, we bicycled around Barcelona, we enjoyed edibles in Amsterdam. And as we learned more about the world, we learned more about each other. Then we bought our first house, and then we got a cat. And it was then I realised, oh God, this is getting a bit serious.
We got pretty poorly house.
So the next logical step was to put a ring on it. So I did.
Woo!
So I took her out to a nice restaurant, and I got down on one knee. And she snapped that ring out of its box like lightning. To the thunderous sound of applause from everyone in the restaurant. And here we are today at the Mill Barnes, husband and wife. Now, what lies ahead for our future? Well, hopefully, and I'm sure we'll have a lifetime of happiness and happy memories together. Chloe, I love you so much. It was a thrill to finally get to marry you today. Thank you to everyone again for coming today. We've had the best day ever. I'll see you on the dance floor. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to dedicate a poem to the bride and groom. It's entitled The Art of Marriage. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with a honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the altitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humour. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.
Chloe, part of me will always remember you as that sweet, innocent little girl crashing around the house, rambling on about nothing, and to me, you'll always be my little girl. Your mum and I are extremely proud of the woman you've become. We love your plans. We love your personality. A loving, thoughtful, clever and beautiful daughter.
I've been trying to get out of this all fucking day. In fact, if the magician's still here, can you make me disappear, please? Jesus Christ. Yes, 15th of October 1994, that was the day the dream of a quiet and peaceful childhood died. No, to be fair, we mostly got on as kids, didn't we? Sort of. There was the odd bad argument or fight. I was really into WWF wrestling when I was about 10. And Chloe made the perfect opponent to practice like finishing moves on and shit. Anyway, that's all I've got because, as I said, I was pissed when I wrote it. But anyway, all jokes aside, Ben, you are the dream person I could have. If anyone's got to do it, I'm glad it's you. All right? I'm glad it's you. Chloe, I love you. You're the best sister in the world. Give me a hug. Come here.
And that brings me to the final toast, to the bride and groom. Here's to the past for all that you've learned. Here's to the present that all you share. Here's to the future for all that you've got to look forward to. Ben and Chloe.